Alright, well, I picked some tough subject matter for my very first one. I was watching Penn video on why tolerance is condescending. Penn is a tough customer. I agree with almost everything he says. But at the same time, there are things. Like, just because somebody can't even remember it now. Just because somebody attacks your particular view on rationalism or how you view faith, I don't particularly consider that condescending. The fact that you say people are allowed to say what they want, that's not totally condescending. There are limits, which was the point of his video. You cannot, like Westboro Baptist Church, you cannot allow people like that to continue spewing hatred, because that's horrible. They're horrible, horrible people. But at the same time, if we're going to be, as atheists, the people we want to be, and by atheists I mean real atheists, not new atheists. Yeah, no, I don't believe in God. You do. Good on you. I'm gonna argue with you. I think you're wrong, but you still have the right to say. And I think what he's saying is that the liberals who say we shouldn't disagree with the people who do this sort of thing are wrong is true for the most part. But at the same time, there are times when you shouldn't disagree. Like, let me look for an example here. Alright. You've just met a new person and they come out and say, well, I'm against capital punishment because the Bible says it's wrong. Obviously, they're wrong. The Bible calls for capital punishment in both the Old and New Testaments. But he means well, and might be an okay guy. Like, that's not the time to start the debate, because it's a point you both agree on. So, that's where tolerance comes into effect. But at the same time, if you happen to meet somebody in a bar and they say, yeah, I'm pretty sure Hurricane Katrina is because New Orleans is full of blacks and fags, well, then you're allowed to look at him and say, fuck you. That's how that works. Tolerance is a very narrow two-way street, and yeah, you kind of go along with that. I don't even know if I've really even covered Penn's video at all. I'm going to try and put a link to the video on this, as this is my first attempt. There will be editing, hopefully a couple of little boxes you can click on, and yeah, I hope somebody sees this. That'd be great. Word and shit.